It's Clay, it's Mackenzie. It's the Hot 96 Morning Show. Thanks for having us on this morning. Mackenzie, I found a new survey that says 32% of Gen Zers don't think it's okay to date someone they work with.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
32% think it's not okay.
Yeah.
So
Do you think it's okay to date a coworker or not date one? Just leave it alone?
So I'm not going to tell people what they can and can't do, who they can and can't
I want to know what you personally think. If you were not dating Tyler, your boyfriend.
Right.
Let's say you were single and, somebody's hype hopping along. You like them.
Oh.
Some nice looking young man comes in. He wants to hype hop all night long, dance the night away.
Right.
You're thinking, John, this dude's cute.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
But he also works with you.
I don't think it's off limits.
Okay.
I just think you got to know what you're signing yourself up for.
Right.
If this doesn't work out and it happens to go south bad, negative vibes, like not getting along, then you have to understand, okay, I'm either going to stay at this job with this person. It's going to be potentially awkward. We're not going to get along. It's going to be potentially toxic, or one of us is going to have to quit.
Mm-hmm.
So
would you date the person, though, if you worked closely with them? I mean, if the
chemistry was there, yeah.
So you would, okay.
Yeah.
So technically you are Gen Z. I know you like.
Right, I'm on the cusp,
You're
but
an adopted millennial.
Yes.
So millennials, actually, 55% of them said it was okay. Or actually, no. 55% of millennials said it was.
Said no, don't do it.
Don't think it's okay to date someone.
So Gen Z's kind of more okay with the concept.
Yes.
Because that was like 68% of people would have said sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Or give or take a few. That
sure. Yeah.
Were like, I don't know.
Yeah. For sure.
But there are people that do that. I do have some friends that worked together at one point and ended up being a couple. I do have friends that worked together and ended up being a couple and then not a couple.
I mean, the logistics make sense. You're in the same area, so you probably are around that person.
Right.
You enjoy their company, because why would you be miserable around your coworkers? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Try not to, at least.
You see them like every day, and you might have a common interest. You know what I mean? Like, we both work in radio, so you got to think, if people work at a law firm or something like that, then they're interested in the same stuff.
Right. I'm sure there's people out there that think me and you are in a relationship just because we work together, and
Silly.
it's like the only two voices that they hear.
That's true.
We're not.
Yep. Clay is married.
I am not to Mackenzie.
To Katie.
To Katie. My lovely, dear wife, Katie.
We love Katie.
Yes, we do. But if I wasn't dating Katie, if I wasn't married to Katie, and there was somebody at work that I was feeling good vibes from, maybe. But I would also think back, maybe if it didn't work out, then I wouldn't want to have to come back to work and see that person just because it would bring up, bad memories of, whatever happened, or, I don't know if I would want to deal with all that. So I'd probably say no, I would not date a coworker.
And maybe it depends on, do you love your job? Like, you're very invested.
Yes.
So if you dated someone here and you guys didn't get along, you'd be like, no, I'm not jeopardizing my job.
Right.
If somebody doesn't care about their job and they're just there and they'll go somewhere else if it doesn't work out, then maybe it is more of like, yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of factors.
Yeah. All right. How about you? 812-491-9468. Text in 82474. Would you date a coworker? If you have, how did that relationship work out? If you say no, give us your reason. It's Hot 96.